All right. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Audio's on, right? I gotta change this up here. I forgot about this one. Let's see. How is everybody doing? We change this discount code at the top. I should have done that before I took this live, because it is Black Friday weekend. So we should make sure everybody knows about that. So what's going on? What's up, Patrick? Gumpla Viking, Searchlight. Possibly mixed with Dendrobium. I don't think Dendrobium is going to happen. Grab some food back. What's up, Gundam fan? James Clark. Nike, what's up? RDD End, Riakath, Sniper. Gundam fan, I stopped my stream to be here for Nick. Awesome, man. I really appreciate it. I wonder what snacks I'll eat today. I don't think I'm eating any snacks right now, unless my wife is watching. Then maybe she'll bring me something. I'll guilt her into it. Food, I'm going to Lebanon. Poppy seed, muffins tonight. What's up, XS Gunpla? Eduardo, Chad Creamer, Weeks K, Kid Robot Builder. So much pie, still full. Hope you guys had good pie for Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving, Nick? My Thanksgiving was pretty good. Not quite the normal because of the whole COVID thing, obviously. Didn't get to go be with my family, so to speak, other than my family here, immediate family. And my mother-in-law came over, but so that's kind of a bummer. But there's still prizes for Black Friday. David, there are still cards. I can't guarantee. I think the mid-range tier, which would be the 50 to 150, is probably going to run out first, based on what I saw today. It's hard to know for sure. Exactly when those will run out. The lowest tier is definitely good to go for a while, I think. And the upper tier will probably last a little bit too. It's a Spud Killer, RX 178. RDTM, there's our exhausted warehouse leader. Yeah, today was an exhausting day. Actually, I packed probably more orders than I have ever packed in my entire life in a single day today with the help of my wife. I'm stuck at work for another 30. Please be loud when you do the count. Okay. What's up, Mini Anji? My wife made cheesecake, apple pie, and pumpkin pie. Gonna take forever to eat it all. We had apple pie and pumpkin pie that's already gone. Okay, Mike Jones. What's up, MPCPE? Gecko D76. James Clark just popped in to say hey really quick. Can't stay long. That's awesome, man. Thank you for stopping by. Black Friday, I was stuck in the office from 7 to 9. Jeez, it's longer than I was stuck. What's up, Kyle? Exploitalist. Have you found issues with 30-minute missions waste? My partner always separates a lot during posing at the chest, thanks to the ball joint. I haven't had any issues yet, but this is the only one I've done so far. When do the winners get chosen? We do, so the winners will be given away probably, we didn't give away one last week, so I still have that one to give away, I think it's the brown version of this guy here, and basically at random times throughout the stream, I will ask people to put a number in the chat, a random number. We will draw a number. If somebody's number gets called, they win it. If not, then it rolls over to the next draw, and we just kind of keep doing that throughout the night. Nick, how empty is the warehouse at this point? It doesn't seem totally empty, but there's definitely some holes where I could see where kits used to be. But we're also like, I'm into about Friday morning now in terms of packing orders. My whole first day of packing, I only packed like the first, like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes worth of orders. So the orders slowed down, so we're getting closer to caught up. Thanks for the sub, XP Loyalist. But so it's noticeable, like the PG section is wiped out, and there's some other kits that are disappearing. But I haven't seen a lot of it because I was chained to the packing station today. My wife was picking all the orders for me. And Nick still kicked myself for missing out on the MG Buster. I think I only had one prior to the sale starting, so I think a lot of people are kicking themselves, but there's not much to be done about that. Hopefully we'll get some more in soon. Glad to hear the sale is going good. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Hey, first person, you get my name right. Well, it makes sense. I mean, it's like a gamer handle, I assume. Assuming you're into RPGs and the like. Alright, I should probably get to actually building. I'm like mentally exhausted and wiped out today. Packing orders is surprisingly tiring. So I think there's going to be a little bit of an interesting stream that the main kit's built, and this is kind of new for me. So I'm going to be building the tank and some accessory sets and playing with configurations and trying to figure out what I want this to kind of look like. As I was about to check out, Buster went out of stock quick. Yeah, I wish I only could get like 4 of them, I think, in this last order where I got the Busters in. So they're gone really quick. Like, did you get the PS5? I did not. I am not a gamer. Well, let me rephrase that. I haven't really been an active gamer, and I've definitely never really been big into consoles. I haven't had a console since I lived with my parents, which has been a while. XP Loyalist, I admit, I used the sale to get my paint build up for all my backlog. There are a few orders that had a lot of paints in them. Okay, where is this tank? Let's do the tank first. But there's a lot of stuff people are basically saying sold out fast. What's up, McCord? A lot of stuff I wish I had more in stock of. There's things that I still have a ton of that I kind of wish I didn't have so many of. I need to go through and figure out what those items are. But if you are browsing the site, use that Thanks15 code for 15% off. The sale runs through the end of Monday, and orders over 25 to 50, 50 to 150, and then 150 and up get additional discount codes thrown in the box or gift cards thrown in the box. So you have the potential to save on your next order too, or you know, get some kits on us, which I don't think anyone will complain about. What's up, BBR2? It's G-Boy. Well, PS5 is like sneakers. Most people camp on that, and it's ridiculous. I gave up. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't try. Had to get away from my nieces singing karaoke in the living room, sitting in the garage. I could still hear them. How long do the additional discount codes last? They don't have expiration dates, which is probably an error on my part. I probably should have put expiration dates on them, but they don't have expiration dates, so it's a really good deal. There's still a bunch of HG kits on there. It's probably, so the stuff that shows up first in the list, like it's gonna move the stuff down that is out of stock to the bottom of the list, but that only happens like once a day, unfortunately. So, okay, building this tank. So there definitely is a bunch of in-stock HGs, I think. I know the entry grades got wiped out. We still have the high-grade heavy arms in stock. I don't know for how much longer, but we have them now. And about how many actual coupons are you giving out of curiosity? You're not going to bankrupt yourself, are you? So for the discount codes, other than the bunch of, there's a few 20% codes out there, which are, those ones are risky. But the discount codes I'm not too worried about, because it's basically what the sale is now. The gift cards, I forget how many dollars, definitely hundreds of dollars worth of gift cards though. So hopefully enough people buy stuff that those gift cards don't bankrupt me. Got the HD Heavy Arms and the Sandrock. Might as well get my wing collection started. Definitely. SMP3 and SM2. Been working like 20 minutes. I'll check back on stream after I get home and eat. Been too busy at work and haven't had a chance to eat today. That's rough. Scissors. About to start cutting out parts with scissors. You can tell how fried I am. So I need 12 and 15. That's 15. Dropping parts now. Everyone always gets the skills to custom build MWB01. I'll hope it be sold or stored in a mayo jar for soldier followers. You get me a few 30-minute missions to dabble with. You definitely should, McCord. That stuff I believe we've got a bunch in stock of. I don't think that stuff's moved very much this weekend. A lot of the obviously popular master grades have moved pretty aggressively. Planet Nike one at a time. Gonna take me a while just to build the 3 kits I bought from Nick. Get the P Bandai MG wing kits to the UK will cost us all. Fortunately, but I have the Wing Zero Verka on the way, so it's a start. I'm excited about the P Bandai wing master grades all getting spun out again. Just curious, was the link good tonight? The viewer count seems relatively low. I'm trying to figure out if that's because it's a holiday weekend or if I screwed up something. They don't work for me. Okay, that's good enough for me, Joe. Thanks. Been missing the last couple of streams. Sorry, you're kit bashing too, Nick. George, I am kit bashing. I'm not sure what exactly I'm gonna do to this. I got the EAV tank and a weapon set. Plan on mixing that stuff together. I bet part of it might be because of the like holiday weekend, so to speak, here. And the other part's probably me being less aggressive about giveaway stuff. I guess it's fairly early. Gave us a great sale. Thanks, Adam. Yeah, it's been busy. Got that G40 at the discount here to see what all the fuss is about. Nice Satan. I think I might have packed that one today, actually. was crazy. So Friday, I only packed like the first like 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more. No, I think I got through the first 10 minutes worth of orders. So from 3 to 3:10. Jose Villages, thanks for the sub. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, or at least not grossly incorrectly. Was kit bashing what it sounds like, or is it just using those little mod kits? So I'm gonna see what I want to do with this. I'm gonna mix and match these part kits. I might do some things a little bit more off the beaten path. We'll see. I'm gonna kind of feel it out. I might grab some parts I have left over for some other kits and mix those in too. Geez, might have to bring in some temporary help to get all the orders packed and sent out. Well, basically I did. My wife came and helped today. She picked basically all the orders today and then staged them for me. Kind of grouped them up by order or whatever to save me a little bit of time and helped manage some of the packed stuff. Itachi Uchiha, thanks for the sub. Bunch of subs tonight. Thanks, guys. Good deal then. Yeah, it was good. It's kind of fun having her around. Breaks things up a little bit. Helps save me from doing certain things. Was she surprised at the amount of orders? I think somewhat. Yeah, I guess for sure. I mean, Thursday, Thanksgiving, when the sale happened, she was up putting our youngest down for a nap. And because she helps me out with stuff, she's got the app on her phone and she's got the notifications with sound on for orders for some reason. So she gets a little ka-ching every time someone places an order. And she basically came down the stairs like cracking up because her phone was just ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. So I ordered at 3:11 when I got my confirmation emails. Yeah, is it April yet? I want new PGRX. Not April yet. April will be the next huge one. Their next anniversary sale and celebration stuff. But yeah, it was kind of crazy. First one to order. I'd have to look at who it was, but a bunch of people were definitely sitting, waiting for it to turn 3. What's up, Project D? Okay, so 14. Going current information email at 3:24 that day because I was going back and forth on what to get. Project D, my Thanksgiving was good. How was yours? I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, especially considering the world and how things have been the past few weeks. Same here, but I preloaded my card a bit. I ordered the MG Epion and a Haro loader. Good choices, Chris. Couldn't get my hands on a Buster. A lot of people said that. We only had like see what I can scrounge up next week. Although I gotta be careful, I've got a ton of stuff. Due from one of my suppliers, so humongous order. What's up, Shadow Fog Killer? Sound went out. You sure you guys not getting sound? I wonder what's going on with that. I see the sound bar over here. Need to do another batch of HG Nobel. I think I've got Nobel on order. I think there's some coming early next year. Your sound getting here. Okay, so sounds good. Do you have any stock left after the weekend? I do have stock, RX 178. I mean, we still have a lot of stuff. I think it's certain items that are sold out. Some things blew out pretty quick, but a lot of stuff is in stock still. How backed up are you on mailing orders out? We're getting caught up. I think we're within a day or two worth of packing. It all depends on how many more orders come in. So if tonight ends up being a busy night and tomorrow and Monday, then it will still be a little behind, but we'll get caught up. Today was huge. I packed more orders today than I think I've ever packed in a single day in the past. Mostly because my wife was able to help me, and I pre-did some stuff with packing slips and all that stuff to save some time. Let's see. Brandon Cochran. I just really wanted Jagan, so I got just them. It's a good suit. Gojira, hey Nick, if you haven't shipped out my order from Thursday yet, I just placed another order so you can combine them if you can. I think everything from Thursday is out. We're on to Friday now, but if you send me like an email or DM with the order numbers, I could take a look for you later. Hayes, you're doing you're doing a giveaway. I just want to know if I need to pay more attention. I'm filling a big ass turtle tank. I will be. We'll be drawing for the brown version of the Alto Ground Type. I'm gonna hate picking up all those boxes from you on Monday. UPS came by an extra trip today, actually, which is a lifesaver because I was running out of room already. I guess all the ones I'm interested are out of stock. Bomber RX 178, full armor, and Psycho Zack are going to be in that big order. They're supposed to be. I'm hoping that ships like soon after the end of the Black Friday weekend here. This goes down here. It was definitely boss music started when the order started slamming in. Hope you saved up your potions, Nick. Got me first thing Friday. I was really surprised. It cranking to get there. Wish I was able to do a second order. Me too, McCord. It's okay though. We'll have more sales and we'll have more stuff. Yo, I'm here. I'm late, but here. I don't know what to call you because I can't read your name because my Japanese isn't that good. But how do you pronounce that name? Satan's Escape Bomb. Okay, I got the olive one in the extra tank. Olive, more entry grade Gramps on the way. I don't have any now, I don't think. I gotta double check. I think one of my suppliers had some. So I might try to grab some in an order early next week if I can. So I think I do another order. Still stuff I want, just comes down to spending money. Yeah, that's the hard part. Heard my first God Hand and MG Sinju. Good choices, Leath. Okay, so we got those. And then the back part here. 9, 10, and 11. I don't think I'm going to get any Neo Zeongs by tax season, but if they become available, I'll grab some for sure. Be interested to see how I can combine this tank with this Alto. The new gun of the turtle tank. For whatever reason, I was picturing some TMNT merch. They need TMNT kits. That'd be pretty cool. Thought my 30-gallon fish tank was big. Yeah, he's definitely got you beat there. Turtle tank Gundam sounds awesome, like Tor the Turtle Zord from Power Rangers. Mega size or big boy December. TMNT figurized kits would be dope. Yeah, that would be dope. That would be awesome. So what did everybody do for Thanksgiving? You guys all have good Thanksgivings? I think a few people chimed in about that stuff. Volunteered it earlier, but anybody do building over Thanksgiving? Who got the best dessert? Ate too much. Awesome. We're only a handful of family. Went well. Yeah, we had probably the smallest Thanksgiving I've ever had, but it was good. My wife cooked her first turkey. Since we weren't going to families' houses. Feasted on pea bandai, and the feast was sweet. 14-pound turkey for 3 people. You guys all got a lot of turkey, plenty of leftovers, I bet. Went well with family, built at Port Nova, and linked that in Discord. Nice first year. It wasn't an argument. My first Thanksgiving in the new house, awesome D. Searchlight took out 3 plates and crashed for 12 hours. FaceTime wife's family today. We did a Zoom with our family. With my family, I guess. Next best thing to getting together. cooking, lots of eating. Well, my wife and myself and our 2 kids, but it's very nice. So many leftovers. I bet. Ate a lot of food and started an RG Strike Freedom Gundam. How do the contest prizes and Discord invites work? Well, I see that when my shipment actually arrives, I only ever got 1 confirmation email. So Keelan, the Discord link should already be emailed out like within maybe an hour or 2 after you place your order, I think. It's an automatic email. For some reason, certain people seem to not get it. I haven't been able to figure out why yet. If you haven't gotten that link and it's been like over an hour, send me a DM or an email, nick@mechawarehouse.com, and I can help you get that Discord link. As for the contest prizes, those are just little cardstock cards that are getting dropped in the orders. So when you get your order, you can open it up and you should see what you got. One redware to my household items to come in from an international shipment, so we don't get to celebrate traditionally. Had some McDonald's instead. McDonald's is a step down, I think, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Could perfect my honey glazed ham from last year. Turned out much better. Ham sounds good. We usually do ham for Christmas. I had a great one. We did ribs and brats. I've been finishing my PG Strike Freedom, nice Black Knight style. Currently trying to get pig set up for painting. Started building my GM2 and that smoked tri-tip for dinner. Nice. Some panel lining on the Mega Granddaddy the day before Pumpkin Pie had me. Pumpkin Pie. Being a junk mail filter, maybe check spam folder for invite to Discord. Yeah, it could be there. Some people just don't seem to get them at all though, and supposedly it's not in their spam filters. So I think there's some setting or something. So many new people on Discord today. So stoked. That means there are a lot of first-time customers of the holiday. That's awesome. There were definitely a lot of first-timers this weekend so far, which is cool. And yeah, a bunch of new names and faces in the Discord this weekend too. Exciting stuff. So many people call it Mac and Don's Steakhouse, and suddenly becomes fancy. Sean, the guy's like, hey Nick, the integrated my order can be given away. I got your last one just because it was the last one. You want to send me an email to confirm what order number, Sean? And I could maybe I'll throw that in the running for one of the drawings. If that's what you mean and that's what you're cool with. Big gun, that thing is looking sweet. Thanks, Seraphim. I finally sat down this weekend to start Avalanche Exia I picked up from Ding and Dents a few months ago. Nice. How's that going? Yep, and yep. When I sat down this weekend, hardly ate myself, just baked about 6 loads of my dessert bread. Hey Nick, you can have any of those SD kits I've noticed? A lot of them showed up lately, cute little kits. You gonna get, you mean I personally, or you mean the store? We've got a bunch of SD kits in the store. There's just so many options for SDs. But we've gotten a bunch lately. Go Jared, helped you got your discount info out before others as well. Hopefully. A bunch of sales started before ours started, but I'm very appreciative that people at least appeared to wait, because they still had cash available for our sale. Always been lukewarm with the 30-minute mission stuff, but now I want some myself. I've been, I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. I haven't built any of it until now. And yeah, this has been a cool build so far. I like the look of this one for sure. And yes, Julius, I am building the tank. I'd like to grab a load of the 30-minute missions kit. Maybe that will be next year's theme for me. There's no Discord invite and spam either. I'm really happy I found your shop. Searching for Black Friday deal. Then I got a sweet deal on PG Perfect Strike and found my new favorite drug dealer. Love your transparency and openness about the whole business process. Thanks, Keelan. Or Keelion? Keelion, that sounds better. Yeah, so shoot me a either like a DM on Facebook or Instagram or whatever social platform of choice, or an email, nick@mechawarehouse.com, and I can get you a Discord link as soon as I'm off the stream today. This Q&A video is pretty good. Thanks, Spud. Sean McIsaac, Nick, if you had 10 Sniper 2s, I would got them all. I'm sure we'll get some more in at some point. It's so hard to gauge how much to buy of kits, especially the sale is completely upending what I thought was good stock for things. I really just need like 10 times the amount of capital I have so I can stock more stuff and deeper stock on the popular items. You can never tell how fast things are going to move. Things like, seems like a lot of stuff is very like fad driven. A prominent builder or streamer or something will start working on something or publish a build that they did, and then everybody wants that kit or something. It's all I can think of. MJRL hobby stuff. I want to drop that 150 in your site, but I bought a TV for my mom for Xmas instead. Well, it's a good reason to not. It's good to be able to get nice gifts for people. Minyanji 30-minute missions are slept on, definitely. Especially that's what I'm feeling after doing this. These are pretty cool. Cord Mecha Warehouse will get there. You'll be one of the big shops soon. Hopefully. I mean, one of the things I noticed, so I think I mentioned this in a few places, and it will definitely show up in a few of the videos. The sale this weekend, the first 10 minutes of the Black Friday sale, so 3 o'clock to 3:10, we did approximately 1.5 times the amount we did in total business in November 2019. So to give you a little bit of scale on how much we've grown in the last year, which I think is pretty crazy. It feels like we've been in a plateau lately, but things will keep growing. Picking up new customers all the time, and a lot of them are serious, ongoing customers, I think. So it's all good. 3-minute missions are rather bland by themselves, but as soon as I put an option pack, bam. And they're good because you can customize them. RDDN Barbatos is just a good looking mecha general. The MG looks great. Can't wait to get one myself. Buster Sword option looks pretty amazing. Wow, nice. But yeah, I'm finally starting on the more Greymon kit for my first ever D&D win back in July. Save Escape Bomb. I do have 2 Barbatos myself. One by itself, the other's ready for custom paint. It's a good year over year. Yeah, it's an awesome year over year. It's so I can't complain. Plateaus happen, then a boom and growth. Yeah, I mean it's slow growth and figuring stuff out and whatever. So we'll get there. It's all about patience anyway. Things will grow as we grow, and we'll get there. But the community, Spud Killer says, I like the community you're building. The Discord is a great idea, and that helps. It digs and dents is a nice way to engage the audience. I tend to buy more if I win one. Definitely see that happen. Keelion is probably hard to tell because your overall growth, but do you think COVID has an impact on your growth? Oh, it definitely does. If you haven't, go back on the YouTube channel. I think it's the first video I uploaded was a video that I shot and ran as an ad on Facebook right when COVID started. It was actually the day they locked us down here in New Hampshire, or at least I I don't know if lockdown is the right word, but they, I guess, closed the schools and stuff. And it was kind of a funny little ad about how you don't need masks or other stuff, to toilet paper or any of that stuff to survive COVID. You just need to buy kits. And that ad caused us a 10x growth between February and April. And so really I attribute the store being where it's at today pretty much to that single ad. Everything else growing since then has grown and done well, obviously, but that's been huge. I think it helped that you had prominent promo and our Gunpla Discord for your sale, and your sale was one of the best all around. Yeah, I'm glad that got around. Hope we'll get an MG rebake sometime. But personally, I started searching for kits because I couldn't buy mystery boxes at conventions from Bandai. So you had more Tamiya paint stock than you said Gundam Source, so they went that 50. Nice. G Barbatos is indeed a great kit. I recently finished mine and uploaded to the Gunpla gallery. I was impressed with the plated hydraulics in it. The hydraulics in the new Barbatos are pretty cool. She knows the Mecha Warehouse sale code on our Gunpla and is happy to see his place, getting some buys from there. Nice. COVID video got me started in Gunpla. Nice. Oh, you're in New Hampshire. That explains all the New England people in the Discord. I don't even know if that's... I think it's just sheer luck, but I think we're a good option for people in New England. COVID Facebook ad was a great idea. It's how I found this place, and we'll assume a lot of other people did as well. She ran another builder at work. He was building an airbrushing station, I think, wearing your shirt. And I was wearing your shirt. It was awesome. Nice. Local shops says COVID accelerated their growth as well. They're 2 years open, but they said it's like they are in year 3 or 4 now. A lot of hobby related stuff, puzzles, hobbies, all saw a lot of growth. People having more time on their hands. I think that code video was one of the first videos I saw from you. It was hilarious. I'd seen some ads before but that one really did make me become curious about Mecha Warehouse. No, back in April, I was ordering my first kits and kept getting Mecha Warehouse ads. I finally decided to give it a shot and see which store did the best. And Seraphim, the rest is history. Record, the first video is what got me in the shop on your site, as I was stuck at home with broken toes. I remember you talking about that. Seraphim, Nick beat both other purchases by like a week or more. On right, Brett, any plans on stocking Kotobukiya kits? We have some in stock now. I plan on grabbing more at some point. It's mostly been a time thing, and I guess just a resources thing, because they don't sell as well, so they're not as aggressively purchased, so I have to be a little bit more careful about how much I buy. But I plan on ordering Kotobukiya stuff again. First ad started this addiction. No, you can walk with broken toes even, really. It's just kind of take it easy. Goodyear, one of the biggest things is you're upfront people and great to deal with. For example, when new kits come out, you don't take an order unless you know you're definitely getting it, unlike others. I try. Man, I can't believe what some places will do. What has become the status quo. Okay, I should probably do this draw before it gets too late and I forget all about it. So let's do the first draw for... it's going to be for a brown 30-minute missions Alto. Let me just check stock and make sure I have them in stock, but pretty sure we do. I'm in California, ordered new type in USA Gundam. They're hella close to me yet. I get stuff from Nick inside a week and no sales tax. I can't even compete outside of inventory. I didn't even put out what the range was yet, guys. So let's do, so if you want to enter for this this Alto Ground Type, throw a number in the chat between 1 and 350. 1 and 350, one number per person. One number per person. Do not go back and delete and change it if somebody else posted your number. And I will select one at random. Or pick a number at random. If somebody gets the number, they get the kit. And if not, then we will save it for another draw a little bit later in the evening.
Roll up and see the amazing spinning, sniping 10-year-old. He's got more reps per minute than the disc in his console. Take care when laughing at his spinning choreography, for he plays real life on 14 sensitivity.
I was just thinking this is an interesting song. I was listening to it. Listening to the lyrics. Speaking of interesting songs and lyrics, we'll have to talk about that in a moment. Talk about hilarious songs. Because my wife and I were talking about this stuff. But I don't want to flood the chat until we do the draw here. Through time in the chat here in a sec. Let's get my random number generator up first, though. Okay, throw time up there. Really low number this time. Number 16. I'll leave it as an exercise to you guys to look for number 16 for me. Excuse me. And if somebody got it, then they get the kit. And if not, then we will draw again in a little bit. Oh, this is awesome. No 16? Okay, we'll do it again next time. So apparently I got random snacks because you guys talked about snacks. And I mentioned it. Apparently my wife is watching. Yeah, right, Brett, it's too late, sorry. I honestly saw you a bunch on Facebook, but I really enjoyed watching your stream. Winning the RG Zaku did help me decide to shop with you, to be honest. Just to have everybody win a giveaway and they'll be all set. I just throw one in my next order. Oh yeah, so funny songs. So any Psycho Stick fans in the audience here? We did it, boys. We got them snacks. Mission accomplished. High five, Searchlight. If we pay extra, can you slide some snacks in our orders? I would love to. I've got to figure out about the legalities of shipping stuff. They left a funny note. One of the restrooms back in North Carolina at a music venue. Nice. They have some hilarious music. Mecha Warehouse. I'm back. I just came home. I'm gonna eat some dinner and get back to the stream. Nice. Must be nice to not be at work anymore. Anyone else hate mold lines? They're like the worst trying to deal with these long lines across flat surfaces. Sometimes they come off easy, and sometimes they don't. Such a pain. File really helps with the long, flat mold lines. I just, man, I've had such bad luck with files, like cutting grooves into parts. I think it was user error back when I used files, but it left such a bad taste in my mouth. I was just always kind of nervous about files. I don't put files in my mouth. Can a file discolor the part? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I suppose there's potential there. Another 7. I'm gonna put one of these here. Really interesting how they build the structure here. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So I wonder if I kind of want this thing to just be like a gun tank. But I also kind of want it to have a large axe, which seems like it doesn't really pair well together. I wonder if I can use the tank to be a better base than the tank treads that come with it, if they can get combined somehow. Look like they're a little bit heavier duty. Chat got awfully quiet. Dakota, hey Nick, how goes the build? Very well, Dakota, thanks. Working on the 30-minute missions tank. Let's see about combining some parts. Working on my armor set for 30-minute missions. Nice. Cord got a bounce. I'll try to be back on before the end. If not, advanced co-grad to the winner of the 30-minute missions kit. See you later, McCord. Thank you for dropping in. Gonna work on MG Gun of Venus. Nice. German decaling. Glad to hear it. It certainly looks good. Thanks, man. Tone build for me. Kind of feel like I gotta get in on some of those core Gundam builds at some point. Love to build my own 30-minute missions, but stock has been low for a while. Which 30-minute missions are you looking for, Jem? We've got a lot of 30-minute mission stuff in stock. Just curious, you have blast Nordic sea shanties in the warehouse while packing, perhaps get the neighbors nervous about a potential invasion. Not so much sea shanties, more metal, which might also be just as frightening. The operations manager for business like 4 units down is actually a customer, which is pretty cool. Falling asleep, Nick. It's late here. I should go to sleep. Have a great stream. Get some sleep, man. I know how that goes. I feel like I should be in bed. David, I haven't had the time to build. The finals coming up and a lot of homework due. I should be getting some kits soon, though. Yeah, finals are no fun. He's a death metal guy. Damn straight. Melodic death metal, metalcore. YouTube just being weird. Keeps freezing on me. That's weird. So we check the site then. Yeah, we've got a ton of 30-minute mission stuff. There's a bunch that we don't have. You know, we never have all of everything in at one time, but we've got a pretty good selection, I'd say. We definitely got this kit and the brown version of it in stock. I really need to work on website navigation updates, I think, and organization to make it easier to find stuff, because I think people are not able to browse, and the stuff that just gets like hidden for a while. People forget that it's there. XP loyalist, I'll admit I originally planned my 30 missions night build to be a Seal Nova with the defense pack, but I couldn't find a Seal Nova anywhere, so Port Nova it was. Just throwing that out, I didn't know that. Feel a little more clarity would be great. I'll admit I had the attention span of a goldfish. Clarity on what? Am I missing something? Oh, Top Chat has a website. Oh, I see. I'd be missing messages here. I had Top Chat on. Clarity, easier to browse. Oh, I see your. Yeah, I understand now. Yeah, I think there's definitely some upgrades to be done. It's like been a time thing more than anything. But I think I need to find a website dude to work on my theme for me, or at least find a better theme and make some functionality improvements. And just the option to hide sold out items would make a big difference. I think it would too. There should be ways of doing that, but there aren't without making code changes, I think. which is really weird. You'd think that would be a much desired feature. Do you like how most of the sold out drops to the back, but a filter for that would be good? Yeah, a filter would be better. The things dropping to the back has to be like, it's a process that runs. What kind of sanding sponges are you using? Italian rockers, these are 3M, which are notably not like hobby specific sponges. I bought them like a long time ago, well before Mecha Warehouse. I just bought them in bulk and they work pretty well. I don't know what the cost works out to compared to the hobby-specific ones, but they seem to work. I also don't know how they work or how the other ones might work better or not. Let's see. XP Loyalist. What's the basis for your website? Squarespace or something custom? It's Shopify, which runs like, I don't know, like 80% of e-commerce these days is all Shopify stuff. And you'd think they would have features for this stuff, but they don't. Keylon Ohms, what's your backend? WordPress? No, so we're using Shopify. Searchlight, if quantity equals 0, show product false. It's not that simple though. Like, it shouldn't be that bad. I mean, I've got a software engineering background, so I could probably go in and figure out, but just making sure I do it right and spending the time hasn't really been possible. So I'm going to be looking at new themes at some point. I plan on doing a major overhaul early next year, if I can find the time. Chris Williams, I've been looking at the 30-minute missions for my Gundam D&D campaign. I'm really liking the Rabio. Rabio's a pretty cool design. XP Loyalist, I work in database systems and enterprise systems for a living. I wish my job was that easy. Yeah. Absolutely. Somebody already asked about the waist in the Portanova, and personally I think it's much worse than the Alto. The Alto, the ball joint is all encased in the upper torso, but in the Porta, there's enough room for it to pop out if you bend forward too. Excuse me. I stopped programming with basics, so I'm no help. Does 30-minute missions feature some lore? There is. I think it says in the box in the manual there's a backstory, but it's all like it's its own fictional universe. So completely separate from Gundam or any of the other mecha IPs out there. Like I think it's like an aliens versus humans kind of thing. Oh sweet, are those extras or those kind of little clip things? Those will come in handy. I got some ideas. Ideas, I say. It's united humanity versus sudden aliens from another dimension, vaguely similar setup from across. The alien mechs, Portanova and Seal Nova, the alien. I don't know why I'm reading this, you guys can just read it too. I think a lot of people ignore the backstories when they build 30-minute mission stuff, though. I think they're mostly just cool robots. There's no like IP franchise to go with it. Like no anime, no comic books or anything. So people just focus on them for robots' sake. Space Type has an alien vibe. Their expansion parts are more alien. Let's be loyalist. To be fair, it took me 5 years to actually watch a Gundam show after my first kit. Awesome. Spud Kill, that's why I like the hobby. It's all cool robots to me, although I have watched the 3 UC movies. XP Loyalist finished 0079 a couple months ago. Going through Zeta now. Zeta's good. I still have a lot of Gundam series I need to watch. I'm way behind. All Gunpla is just cool robots to me. I have like 30 models and don't know a thing about them other than what I occasionally pick up in reviews. Like I guess Zaku is the bad guy. Depends on your view of universal century politics, I suppose. Oh, we want a space equality. We just want everybody to be equally smashed into tiny pieces. That's all. That's what space equality is. Alright, big ass tank charts. Remember quickly, most people got into Gundam because of the models saved the universe. So are you mostly a Gunpla builder, or you watch different Gundam series too? I've definitely been into the series. For me, I was into Gundam Wing first, then mostly forgot about Gundam as I kind of grew up, and then I got back into it because of the models. When I went in Japan, I saw some toy stores and a model museum over there, and that's what got me into it. And then I went back and realized there were all these different series and started watching them. Seraphim, I was definitely into the action figures for years before I saw a single show. Yeah, I can't say that's true about me. But I also didn't know any of the UC stuff existed, really, until after my trip to Japan. That opened my eyes to what was really going on in the Gundam universes. I've tried to watch it, but it's just too melodramatic for me. I wish there was a more subtle Gundam series. Key Leon. That, some of the animes are over the top. So to watch it more, Stirred, Iron Blood, Orphans of F91. I need to watch IBO still. Everybody says IBO's good. Feels like I'm committing a crime, but I haven't seen any Gundam. I just like building stuff. Started with Legos when I was a kid. I bet you most of us here built Legos at some point. Legos are great. Searchlight says there should be a side for a colony kit you build to drop on origin kits to get the desired effect. That would be a really big kit though. XP Loyalist first exposure to Gundam was at a con. I was in a military models. There was a Gunpla shop with building sessions. I ended up going with the space toy, the gun tanks, so that was my first. That's pretty cool. Chris Williams never built a Lego kit. Oh man. Matt just saw what grits you're using for the sanding. I don't have the exact numbers. I need to go dig up my little cheat sheet, but I range from like 400-ish maybe up to about 1500, I think. Seraphim, I still build the 1.8 Lego cars, working gearboxes, yes please. I built a lot of Lego Technic with my son. He just turned 7 not too long ago. He does most of the actual building, but those have been fun. We did the big Mac truck one they had out last year or the year before. It's a pretty cool set. Still have all my Legos from when I was a kid. Gunpla Viking, same. Although it's mostly at my my parents' house, but it's like they have all my old Transformers and stuff too. I want to get the Ecto 1 new Lego car. Is that a Technic set? Man. I want to sleep over here. It became too expensive, so moving on to the more affordable perfect grade Gundams. It's funny because it's pretty true. Some of that Lego stuff is so expensive now. David Cannon, all my old Legos are in the storage shed in my parents' house. I had a lot since me and my twin brother both liked them. I probably won't get them out until I have kids of my own. Yeah, I've got kids even, and we're basically keeping them at their house for now because it gives my son something to do when we're there. He's got a whole nother like world of toys to open up and play with. tank chassis. I wonder if I... There we go. Oh, those almost look like it fit polycaps up there. Very low to the ground, yeah. A little riding over here. You know, looks like a Technic car trailer be 40% off at Target at midnight. Check the ad. Ooh. Ted's actually moving the trank. They do not. This thing does need like a little something to lift it off a little bit here. I wonder if there's a way to... Looks like a ski tank should be in the snow. We're talking about doing like a white color scheme. Snow would make a great tyrant background for that. That'd be pretty cool. I like that idea. Oh man, those do fit polycaps. If we get this getting out experimenting with it. But yeah, there's a lot of cool options with the tank. There's a lot of cool things going on here. The problem is I can't like decide what stuff to go with and what not to, because I mean the legs honestly are pretty cool too. One thing is this thing needs like a beefier upper body, I think, to go with the beefy legs. And there is, let's see. So there's a couple more couplers and stuff there. I'm gonna build this, how proper YouTube to recommend Bob Ross while watching this stream. Nice. Extra armor parts, maybe. I'm gonna build this tank turret, and then I got some other accessories as well. 17, 18, and 19. I'll build this axe I'm talking about. Let's see what else is in that. Got a Seal Nova weapons kit. And I got some other parts from another kit I might bring in to see if those might fit into. I'm really enjoying working on this thing. I just like don't want the stream to stop. And I gotta wait a whole week before I continue. But unfortunately, when 10:30 rolls around, I do need to go because I gotta stock up on some other stuff. So actually, we should do another draw before I forget. So let's reduce that number again. So let's throw a number between 1 and 300 in the chat. Just like before, I will pick a random number in that range, and if you happen to have the winning number, then you'll get the brown version of this kit. That's pretty cool. 8 and 8. All right, let's throw time up in here. Throw a random number between 1 and 300. Here's a fun one. 101. Anybody get it? Nope, darn. 300, no 100. 101. Dope. So close. We'll draw again, and we'll draw one more time before the end of the stream. Maybe someone will get it that time. If not, we'll just keep rolling it over. Missed 100. Sounds like my college. Nice. This gun for the tank looks pretty cool. It's like some sort of railgun or something. Little funky wings on it. I feel like that thing needs some sort of way to like mount over the shoulder or something. Oh, shoot, that's not where it goes. There we go. Like, so this thing needs to be able to like come up over the shoulder somehow. Mess with this axe. Super late. Better late than never, Mr. J Hound. How you doing this evening? Probably should look at the manual for this before I screw stuff up. Okay, but working for Hobby Lobby on Black Friday weekend is not recommended. Thinking about building a Zuda. What's up, Mr. Trash Can Bob? So many years at Black Friday early mornings. Yeah. No, thank you. Every time the Nick cam glitches, I think Evil Nick is going to show up and start using scissors and 120 grit sandpaper to work on these kids. Uh-oh. Is it glitching a lot? Alright, big ass axe.
Lumbering across the west, ruined treasures repossessed, resurrect the old soul of America. Laws and labor structures tight, memories of fate.
Hey Nick, what kind of weapons do you like on your mecha? I love big dumb axes and Gatling guns. Gatling guns are awesome. Axes are pretty cool. I actually grabbed this weapon set because of the axe. To answer your question, Raving Matt, this is Miracle of Sound. The song is Mojave song. All this stuff's on pretzel.rocks. Is that the Seal Nova weapons? It is. There's actually a Gatling gun in here too. Let's play with that. Then I gotta start figuring out how to put this together. Just bought that from you. That's been a very popular set today, actually. This weekend. Alright guys, see you later, XS Gunpla. Have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. Kit Rot Builder, can you mix any of the 30-minute missions extra parts with any 30-minute missions kit, or are they kit specific? They should be more or less interchangeable. They definitely are designed with certain kits in mind. Like this is a Seal Nova set, so it's intended to go on a Seal Nova, but I think they're designed to mix and match. Sweet Eduardo, nice. I gotta look at all those entries. I'm looking forward to, after the sale, when I gotta post all that stuff up, being able to peruse everybody's stuff. There's gonna be some cool skill builder entries, I think. Not watching enough Gundam shows, but do any suits ever use my favorite weapon, the Tonfa? I don't know. I don't think I've seen anything use the Tonfa. Bit of an odd question, but you wouldn't happen to know about how much a typical MG kit weighs for shipping, would you? Which size? I usually factor that the big flat ones are usually about 3 pounds, and the other ones are about 2 pounds. The ones that are more like tall, high grades are more like 2 pounds. Obviously depends on the kit though. And that might be including packing materials. Like this is gonna be one of those cases where there's gonna be too many cool weapons to put on this and I won't be able to decide what to put on it. Think you're probably gonna get any Rabiot weapons? Probably so, right? I think I've got some on order, actually. I'll have to look to be sure. But I basically plan on grabbing all the 30-minute mission stuff and trying to get it in stock at least whenever I can. I think there's some new ones coming out. I think those are Rabiot. I feel like the Tonfa seems like a really weird weapon to try to do with the mech. There's some new weapons coming up with a giant sword, shield, and spear. Yeah, I think I got those on order. They might even be on the pre-order list if they're new. Kabuki has some tough weapons though. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Tonfa, like they're just very short-range defensive weapons, which seem like not the thing you'd want on a giant killer robot. Okay, and I can add to this like a funky looking stock. These swords went a Tonfa. Just it's such a nuanced weapon to use correctly. It just seems like it'd be really hard to manage with a giant robot, just to control it. These 30-minute missions gets really take 30 minutes. Have you timed yourself building one of these? I haven't timed myself. I would imagine you could snap one quickly in 30 minutes. But not if you're taking your time and trying to clean everything up and do it quote unquote the right way. I mean, this is what like my, between accessory packs and all that stuff, this is what my like third or fourth stream on this. I wonder what the main intentions with these 30-minute missions kit. I feel like the Bandai is trying to test the water, see what they can do for the HG line of Gunpla. I don't know, I think they're trying to create their own IP. Bandai must owe Sunrise or somebody money for the Gundam stuff. So I imagine their margins are better on these. It was really interesting. It's like a little bipod too. Bandai owns Sunrise, but the benefits of this is you have to make a few cheap ads. Instead of committing to a full TV show like Build Fighters. Yeah, I mean, I don't... They might own Sunrise, but they've got all these deals going on. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, whoever's airing the shows and stuff, there's got to be some other costs that go with it or something. Interesting gun. It's a long one too, actually. Okay, let's see. We got a little bit of time left. I want to pull out some of these parts I had. These will work. A little tight. need that for this. Okay, let's see. Turn that backpack upside down. Put this big Hawken gun up here. There you go. That's pretty badass. Those back together. These big guys here. Welcome back, McCord. We're totally ignoring chat over here. Kind of excited playing with these parts here. Wish I could make them a little bit taller. Ride the front of the tank here. Just turn the tank into a giant weapons and ammo sled behind it or something. It is very, very Egil-like. I don't have 3 wastes though, Spud, so I don't know how to... What do I have? Pile of stuff over here. Nothing waste-like. Yeah, I'm not about to break down a whole bunch of kits to get like 2 small parts. As much as I would love to. Custom cloth plate, maybe to raise it. That's an idea, I guess. Spud Killer will have to get some and mess with it myself. Damn it, Nick, I spent too much already. I'm sorry, man. It wasn't my plan. Of course, it was I see right through. Take out one more loan for Gunpla. My wife is going to be very sore with me. There's a lot of options here. It's almost a little better. It needs like a little bit more height. Chris, do you plan on doing a build for the Vercod stream when you get in stock? Maybe. I'm not. I'll probably grab one of those at some point, but I'm not like in a rush. So I don't think I'll be on it super quickly.
I can't wait to see you and once again free you, released from your humorless air. Someday I will replace that big frown on your face with a smile and a murderous glare. We are two of a kind, violent, unsound of mind. You're the yin to my yang, can't you see? And if I were to leave, you would crumble in grief. Face it, bats, you'd be lost without me. You'd be lost, you'd be lost. Face it, bats, you'd be lost without me. I'm just trying to show you just how well I know you. I understand just how you feel. Through your reason, no way, 'cause you had one bad day and your mind let go of the wheel. Still we're fated to battle, you pout and I prattle. Don't you ever tire of this game. But you'll not make it end, 'cause I'm your only friend. We are opposites, but we're the same. We are two of a kind, violent, unsound of mind. You're the yin to my yang, can't you see? And if I were to leave, you would crumble in grief. Facing bats, you'd be lost without me. You'd be lost, you'd be lost. Face it, bats, you'd be lost without me. We have so many wonderful stories. I have studied the mind of this bat. A hero with no praise or glory, just his cape and his cave and his...
I don't know, to do some serious thinking about what this song is. Joker's Song by Miracle of Sound. I think it's just a song someone wrote. Probably should do this final draw and wrap things up here. I do need to get a bunch of stuff done. This is so fascinating. So far, all I've really taken from the tank is this turret. Kind of repurposed as an over, this is where you guys can see it, over shoulder gun here. I got the axe from the weapon set, but we do have this ridiculous cannon here. Ridiculous gun, Gatling gun. might have to get fancy and start cutting stuff up to put things where I want it. Just gotta figure out how I would build this up if I wanted to replace something here to get it kind of taller with the legs replaced. This is going to be consuming every spare bit of thought I have. What do you guys think? What should I do with this thing? Maybe I just need to build a alternative tank or something to go with it. The parts from this Roy. Let's see if I can find those real quick. Oh yeah, there might be some parts over here. There's the Roy. There's some basic legs. It's a good idea. It's your turn to be the bad influence. I should be getting stuff done and trying to go to sleep. That would give it a little more height potentially. I have to figure out how to connect it. Or with the tank. All right, before I forget about it, let's do this last draw if you guys are still around. So let's throw a number up between 1 and 250. I'll do one more draw and then I'll call it a night. We'll probably have to revisit this next week. have this thing ride it like a skateboard. Have it be this long train to carry supplies. I don't know. I need to play with ideas. Okay, I'm gonna call time. I said between 1 and 250 this time, right? I get 157. You guys can let me know. We got a 157 in the house. There's gotta be something I can do. Bummer. Okay, well, we'll start at 200 next time. So next time we should be really close. We should definitely get a winner next time. I say that, and we probably won't, just because the way the universe likes to treat me sometimes. But we will see. We'll get something. Gatling gun's ginormous. Can I get it in? Picture here. Alright guys, it's way past time. I'm not coming up with anything. I'm going to work on this. We'll figure it out next week. We'll start that the draw at a much lower number next week. So yeah, see you guys next week. Thank you all for watching. And yeah, see you then. Later all.